Hello and welcome everybody to 2011. What were you doing in 2011? This channel wasn't even born in 2011, but I was still golfing. And post-Great Recession, lots of things going on. Ping released the I20 irons. And at this stage of the golf equipment industry, I feel like we've hit maturity. We've grown a little bit since then, I feel like, but we've really got everything we need. We've already explored, back in the 90s, hollow body irons, which we still have today. We have explored the 460cc size limit of drivers, which we still have today. The CT test, is it the CT test? I'm thinking of CT scan. The core, the coefficient of restitution, all of those limits that the organizations, the RNA and the USGA have set for golf, we've already kind of hit all those limits. We have, in 2011, we already have adjustable neck settings, right? So the Torx screw, modern adjustments for loft and lie on drivers and on some hybrids and on some fairway woods. So I feel like we've really hit maturity by the time these came out, and there are little tweaks here and there on things. Oh, well, we're trying to maximize spin and all this other stuff that's, developed over the last 12 years. So these irons, how have they aged in the last decade plus? And did you play these I20s? I want to get these. I'm really excited about getting this iron out on the range. I want to see how it feels. So very easy to recognize the Ping I20. It looks like this is a decorative weight kind of like display here. It looks like that's just pixelated. So either way, I'm not sure if that's a real weight or just behind the scenes printing. Maybe there is a weight in there and they wanted to show that, and so they printed something there. It says Ping I20 here in the cavity. It says Ping here on the hosel with your lie color dot. So black dot standard, red dot is like 1 degree lower as I think of it. Anyway, I fit into a red dot, so this is perfect for me. The color code for Ping. I love that about Ping. And then it has a weight. And the weight is set in where it feels like it's not going to come out on a swing. And so I'm like, I always looked at those and say, hey, those are very secure. I took this to the range, no problems. I come home and I tapped this a couple of times, just kind of fidgeting, and the weight fell out. I was like, I'm glad I didn't lose that on the range. If I did, I would have had footage of it and maybe you would see it fly off with a divot or something, but it stayed in. So pretty happy with that. Just be advised, these can come out. Don't leave your clubs in a hot garage or a hot car because that can break down the glue a little bit more. I'm just gonna glue this back in. I have a variety of glues. It'll work out. So easy to recognize the Ping I20, okay? Looking at the sole, it has a kind of wider sole. You can see the iron number right here, the 6 in this case. Hosel has the usual adjustment groove cut into it. Somebody was saying, I can't remember, I think it was a pro, was saying that also helps when you're trying to cut through tall grass. Not sure if that's true or not sure if any of that's true, but it is there, okay? And this weight just keeps falling out. Where's my glue? All right, and then look at the toe profile. I love that thin top line. Bam, there's the sole. Very angular design language here with this club. You can see 6 on the toe of the face right here. Lovely grooves, no nonsense, no extra embellishments down the side like they used to do classically. Not Ping per se, I'm talking about other companies like McGregor. Looks like there's a little white line down here on the base groove and some forgiveness on this leading edge. It looks nice, it looks very forgiving. At address, you can see this is a 6 iron and there's not a lot of offset there, if any. That's a very, very good looking club. I like this organic transition here. It looks very smooth compared to some of the other design features here. Let's have a quick look at the heel profile. Swooping lines right here. Love that. Serial number here as well on the hosel. No nonsense black ferrule right here. And this one is just running the normal Ping TFC 330i regular flex graphite shaft. Just a standard Ping grip right here. Not sure if this is the original. It looks to be original, but you never can tell this day and age, and that weight is long gone. So you're gonna watch the range footage that I
shot before that weight fell out. I actually have already pre-filmed the range session. So let's go watch that, and stay tuned till the end of the video to watch my data collection and some pictures I took of this in the snow.
We have the Ping I20 here. To me, this is just the pinnacle of Ping. Oh my goodness, look at that. It's so beautiful. There's a tiny bit of offset, but I feel like just the right amount. And it has this nice rounded top line. It's not too thin. It looks very inviting to hit. Like the iron number's on there. You know, it's a 6 iron, and the ping around here might be a little distracting, but not to a point where, you know, it would bother me out on the course. This to me is like the pinnacle of like the external insert. Now everybody's gone with like foam injection, like hollow body design. This was kind of, you know, I feel like they started it with the Ping I3, where they're like, let's put an insert here to improve the sound of it, and hence improving the feel of these irons. And this kind of, you know, to me is the pinnacle of that technology before they switched to hollow body design. But yeah, you know, looking at this, it looks very inviting to hit, hence why I'm lining up real quick because I want to hit this thing. Red dot, which is what normally I would fit into. We're hitting a 6 iron here. So we get out of here. Oh my goodness. That sounded so good and felt so, oh man. Just naturally, it's just, I mean, oh, Ping. Great, now after one shot, I want to buy a set already. I'm here like trying to review this, and I'm just like, I think I've sold myself. I'm like turned into a salesman for myself. All right, let's see if we can straighten that out a little bit. I'm going to try to, so my swing is generally into out. So I'm going to try to straighten that swing out a little bit. See if we can get some straighter results here. Oh, lovely. Oh, look at that. Oh, I'm in love. Why Ping? Do you see that one was a little bit higher, right? I would say it's just a tiny bit heel side of the sweet spot. Oh my goodness. They really conquered the sound with a stainless club. So think of, yeah. So the other thing I like about this one, looking down at it, you can't see it, but I love how the weight looks like it's kind of wedged in this little nook. Because like the Ping I and the G2, I've had weights come out on those. I've seen, you know, I've had clubs where the weights had come out. And to me, this seems like it's going to stay in a little bit better. It's just my opinion. You want to fix that problem? Make a hollow body iron. All right, last one. I'm going to try to slice this one, just full on slice. And there's always the risk I'm just going to hosel shank it when I do this. But I'm here for your entertainment. So bring it on, Ping. Do your worst. All right. Come on, that's the best I'm going to be able to slice that in the grass. Ever so slightly fadey. A little shorter than my others, but absolutely lovely. Oh my gosh. Well, I'm out. I'm on eBay. I'm going to look for a set of these.
On the range, this I20 feels amazing. It feels very similar to its contemporaries, Mizuno JPX 850s or 900s, Titleist AP2s from the era. It is an implement of precision. You want your golf ball to go a certain direction, this will do it. You want it to go a certain distance, this will do it. If you do your part, the iron will perform. So very happy and pleased with it. My concern is the name. Because we have a vintage robot in the house, and it happens to be named I20R for robot. Vintage, you can see, made out of wood. Introduce yourself to the wonderful YouTube audience.
My name is I20 Assassin Droid.
You've been watching too much Mandalorian? It's been watching too much Mandalorian, too much TV time. So tell us, you are the expert when it comes to the Vintage Golf Club Hall of Fame. Do you think this club should be inducted into the Vintage Club Hall of Fame?
It is not 20 years old and eligible. Bing.
So, okay, it's not 20 years old. He has this weird speech impediment because his body is a ping bag and his little T-Rex hands are ping putters. Even though he's not wearing an Arizona hat, an Atlanta hat, but it's okay. We'll forgive you. So overall, if you wanted somebody to load you up with golf clubs, would you recommend the I20?
Bing. Yes.
I guess that. There you have it, Legion. The I20 is a yes if you're interested in playing them. Just watch out for the weights. With it seems like so many pings. Just want to watch out for the weight. Make sure that it stays fastened in there. But overall, I'm excited to read your comments and your thoughts about the Ping I20. This is an absolutely lovely, amazing, stunning implement of destruction. As usual, thank you to my patrons. I really appreciate your support. It's just general support over there on Patreon. It can be $1 a month. I post a few behind the scenes pictures, updates, an occasional video. I have great discussions with my patrons. Another way you can support this channel is by visiting my Amazon shop. I am an Amazon associate and make proceeds from qualifying purchases. The link for that shop will be down in the description below. Thank you everybody for watching. If you enjoyed this content, please subscribe. I am the Vintage Golfer.